Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Casual Play The Witcher 3. Now, The Witcher 3 is an amazing game, as you would have no doubt known from not only my review, but everyone else's review. If you haven't seen my Should You Play video, then of course I'll leave that attached as a card. Do go check that one out. I've played about 30 hours on it now, within, what, maybe properly about a week and a half sort of time I've had actually to play it, which is a lot of time, and it definitely is well deserved, because this truly is just it could well be one of the best RPGs I've ever played, if not, oh dear, let's not disturb him, if not the best RPG I've ever played, just because it's so deep. There's so much to it. If you don't have it, I highly recommend you go and properly check it out, because it really is pretty awesome. If you're wondering, and I'm sure you are, how's the Gwent deck going? Oh my god, let me tell you, the Gwent deck is very good. It's only the monster deck that I don't have a full set of cards. Nilfgaardians is basically my best deck, even though I prefer playing as one of the other factions, because I think their ability's a bit naff. But yeah, Gwent, I love Gwent. I sit down, I play Gwent for ages. There's something about it. It's pretty interesting to me. I'm not sure if this is something shared by everyone, but I end up playing a lot of Gwent. But coming up on this Casual Play episode, it's computex. So rather than do a review video like I may well have done if it wasn't for computex, I thought we'd talk about the news, because obviously news is only news until it's old news, and then no one really cares. So we'll be talking about the upcoming Radeon, it's rumoured to be called the Fury. I'm not really sure if it will be, but the Radeon Fury graphics card.
Child's dead.
And also be talking about Asus's new range of G-Sync monitors, which is arguably, in my opinion, the biggest news. Well, most interesting news at least. And then, of course, there's a few new cases coming out as well.
Take care.
As for what else is coming up on the channel, we've got the LG G4. That review video should be coming in the next couple of weeks. I only got hold of it today, so I'll be using that as my daily driver for the next couple of weeks, and then you'll see the full review. And then there's also the upcoming review of the AOC 4K TN panel monitor, which I'm playing on now, which you can find my full review of that on Sunday, if not already, depending on when you're watching this video. So the news then, the ROG Swift last year. It's a monitor I wanted to buy, and I did order from two separate vendors, actually, believe it or not. Never ended up getting one, just because they're in such high demand, as you know, it made sense. It was something we hadn't seen before. 1440p G-Sync, you know, monitor with 144 Hz, unheard of. So I ordered mine, and then I think what it was it didn't turn up for a while, even though the estimated delivery time kept being changed, and it just became a bit of a nightmare. Then Amazon had it a lot cheaper, so I tried to get the vendor to match that price. They wouldn't do it, so I ordered from Amazon, and then Amazon never delivered until I just got bored and cancelled my order. And I'm glad I did that, because a few months later we saw Acer. I don't know why I kind of choked on my own words there. Oh dear. Acer released. Oh dear, this is not going to end well, is it? This is not going to end well. One of those bad boys down. Oh, this really isn't going to end very well. Fire! It didn't work. I'm going to please no. Just run. Just run away, mate. Seriously, just go. Thank you very much. They can't get you in the drink, can they? That's not really drink, though, is it? Can they swim? It's alright, I made it, and I lost my trail of thought completely. I was doing really well, actually, wasn't I? I had a proper narrative going. I was talking about the Acer, that's the right. Acer then came out with an IPS variant of this monitor. So, obviously their own build, their own design, different panel, used IPS. Slightly higher response time, but other than that, we are... Oh dear. We need to run away again, because I can't kill that many, you know. Oh, maybe I can, maybe I can, maybe I can. It's all about the Jurden sign. Go on, mug him off, mug him off. He's not even dying. Look at that. What a joker. Thank you. Thank you. See, like, I can kill beasts that are significantly lower level than me, okay? I've just proved it. Acer come out with this monitor, and it blows people away, blows me away. I'm like, I cannot believe we're getting the holy grail, what you like, of monitors. I see a couple of reviews all saying the same thing. This is a very, very good monitor. And then, granted, I didn't really have the money, so I couldn't really order one anyway, being a university student and all. But the main thing really that stopped me actually ordering one of those was just that there were a lot of kind of negative reviews from the customers. And the customers were essentially saying that there are build quality issues to the point where people are sending them back. Now, this isn't the sort of products that you want build quality issues with when you're paying, God knows, a stupid amount of money. And I want to be over here, and I've gone the wrong way. Stupid amount of money on a monitor, and then you get something that isn't necessarily up to par. So that's essentially what stopped me getting that. There were just build quality issues, things like backlight bleed that was just not good enough at all. Things like dead pixels. What else? There was apparently like hairs actually in the panel itself, and you couldn't do anything about. I don't know. I mean, I always reserve judgment till I get something in myself, but obviously, I've got to the point now where I don't mind spending a little bit of money and finding out if a product's not 100% everything I thought, because obviously I get to review it from the channel, but not for £700-800. No, sorry, well, £700. Not for £700. I can't do that, I'm afraid. So that's what happened about that. That's why there was no review of the ROG Swift and no review of the Acer. I can't remember what it was. That they didn't have such a good name, did it? Let's be honest. They wouldn't never say never. I do need to get in contact with Asus and Acer. I don't have a press contact for them at the moment, so that you see that's the problem there. But hopefully I'll be able to fix that soon. But Acer have come out with 2 new G-Sync monitors that, to be honest, I would take either of them. Because I'm a productivity man, I will go for their normal one, which is normal one. What by normal I mean their 16:9 monitor, and this is essentially their variant, their take on Acer's 1440p 144 Hz G-Sync panel, but with the build quality that Asus are renowned for, I think it could well be a much better monitor, and I will definitely be getting one in. That's right, one way or another, just because it's time for me to get a new monitor. I do have the privilege of mixing and matching my monitors a bit, because obviously I get some in for review. They all do go back. I don't have a massive store and collection of monitors though, like sadly not. So I haven't really been too fussed about actually getting a new monitor. But I've kind of decided now that's one of the next things to get after maybe some upgraded PC audio. So I'll be checking that one out. But then there is also an amazing new monitor, very similar to Acer. I said in a casual play a few weeks ago. It's a 21:9 full quad HD monitor, so 3440 by 1440. Where am I going? Not there. I want to go there. There. Okay. So 3440 by 1440 IPS. I think it's. I don't know if they said the panel type actually. It might not. I think it was IPS. Don't take my word for it though, I'm afraid. I think it was IPS. Something tells me it might have been VA, or it might have just been someone saying they wanted a VA. I can't remember exactly what it was. So the point is, you have a choice of 144 Hz super monitor, or a ultra-wide super monitor with a 75 Hz refresh rate. Neither of which are to be sniffed at, and I think most people would take either. If you're a single monitor guy, then definitely the 21:9 monitor is probably going to be the way to go. But if you're a multi-monitor man, then or woman, sorry, apologies. Then you probably want to go with a 4K panel and a 4K IPS 60 Hz and a Quad HD 1440 144 Hz as well, and then you've got the the ability to play games either at 4K or at a really high refresh rate depending on the game. That looks absolutely beautiful. That looks absolutely beautiful. I'm used to playing in Quad HD. This is only 1080p, but that, I'm sorry, that is so amazing. Look at that. It's probably not that realistic, but tell me that it's not impressive. I love The Witcher. I literally love The Witcher. Right, I probably need to hurry this one up a bit, I'm afraid, don't I? I've been talking about the news for quite a long time. There's also been a few cases. As always, as you'd expect at Computex, there's been a whole load of things. Of course, there's the new 980 Ti as well. I'll touch on that in a second. New cases, the most notable one is Corsair's like home theatre PC esque sort of thing. And that essentially is going to be pretty cool because it's kind of built to be a home theatre PC with cooling in mind. There's like this unique CPU cooler on it. That means if you want to build a home theatre PC, that's probably going to be your best bet to do. But of course, there's the 980 Ti, and essentially that is a Titan X without any of the price for a start, or any of the sort of features that you wouldn't need unless you were using it for something that wasn't gaming. So like the precision stuff for if you are, say, a scientist or something like that. And you need a lot of compute power, but you need it to be very precise, and you like can't accept any sort of errors or anything like that. Burn, burn, burn! Bang! Look at that! Look at that! Just that's how you just mow people down. That's how you mow people down. And performance is very good, but if you look at the reviews, performance is very good, very Titan X. Oh! Very Titan X. Without the Titan X price, so not really anything wrong with it, so to say. There you go, he's dead. Job done, thank you very much, thank you very much. It's still getting very expensive, of course. I mean, if you've just bought a GTX 980, like me, and maybe you're feeling that you should have waited, don't forget that the 980 Ti is significantly more expensive than the 980. So the thing that's quite interesting is if you work out sort of like the performance per dollar or performance per pound, the 980 Ti has about the same performance per pound as the I probably should say performance per dollar, because it could get confusing. You might be thinking I'm talking about performance per weight. No, performance per actual money spent is the same, more or less, between the 980 and the 980 Ti. So you'd have to spend more to get more, and of course the 980 has actually gone down in price a little bit now. I imagine it will go down more as soon as the AMD Fury or whatever it's going to be called comes out, and there'll be some price difference and competitions and stuff like that. So it's not really worth buying a graphics card until AMD have come out and things have settled down a little bit. I mean, graphics cards is not really the sort of thing you need to get the day it comes out, and if anything you're just going to run into problems. I did that with a GTX 680. I did it with a 980 actually, didn't really have too many problems. But I did it with the GTX 680 and there were quite a few flaws in the drivers, so it's always worth waiting a little bit to get the best deal. So that's GTX 980 Ti, nothing really that revolutionary, but essentially if you want the best graphics card, don't get the best graphics card. The overall best graphics card is the 980 Ti. The Titan X is very what's the word? Very niche, and you're not really getting anything extra for your money other than a bit extra RAM that you won't need. Of course, the GTX 980 has 4 gig and the 980 Ti has 6 gig. I play 4K all the time on a 4K TV. Never had a VRAM problem with 4 gig. I imagine that might change in a couple of years' time, maybe, but I wouldn't concern yourself with it. It's not too much of an issue. And if you're wondering which one to buy out of the two, like I say, performance per cost is the same. So if you have to choose, it's literally up to you. Like, do you want to spend a little bit more money and get more performance? You're not really losing anything either way. And of course, you can always, I seem to be walking around in circles. You're not really losing anything either way. So it's entirely up to how much you want to spend. Come on, where is the exit? Christ. And that is the news anyway. The very long news. And yeah, I mean, there's not too much else to talk about. Like I say, did get hold of the LG G4 today, and I do like it. I actually do like it quite a lot, it has to be said. The one thing I think I liked the most was just how easy it was to transfer from my old phone to my new one. Android makes it very easy. Just tap your old phone against your new one when prompted to, and it transfers pretty much everything across, mainly all your accounts and stuff. Didn't get everything, but saved me an awful lot of time. There's the exit, I see it now. Now I'm not just walking around in circles. But like I say, you can find the full review of that in a couple of weeks' time. I don't really think there's too much else to talk about, just because obviously there's a lot of stuff to come, and I want to give everything, you know, the time of day, so to speak. And I think this video has probably been quite long. I really don't time myself. I have no idea. I know it's 5:30 at the moment. It doesn't really help me because I don't know what time I started. But if you're interested, it's 5:30. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to know anything, at PC Centric is going to be the place to do it. Just hit me up on at PC Centric, send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want to know more about The Witcher 3, obviously, like I say, you can find all that in the Should You Play video. And if you just have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you have liked it. Don't give this video a like if you obviously haven't liked it. So you give it a dislike, that's what you do there. And subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this and others. I might do, I'm not sure how I'm going to go about it, but I'm essentially looking to ask you guys the sort of stuff you want from this channel. So if you have any suggestions or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below. I think at the moment I have the slightly, well, it's not a problem. But at the moment I think I have quite a few sort of different viewers. People view for different reasons. So it's trying to keep as many of you happy as possible. So thanks so much for checking out this video, as always. And I will see you in the next one. And I missed the button. Let's try that again. And I'm pressing function, that's why. It's all F9, not FN and F9. That's embarrassing. Let's try that again.